Hi guys, this is Shrestha and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I have again brought to you another eye look, but this one is actually trending right now, and I won't lie, I just did not learn it by watching the Instagram or Twitter or anything, but actually I watched the videos to learn this. I will link those videos as well in the description box below, and of course I am not a pro like them, but yeah, I tried creating this and actually tried this look yesterday and I posted it on my Instagram, and a lot of you, my Instagram story though, but a lot of you have DM'd me about it, but I already mentioned there that this video will be coming up very soon. So yeah, we are today going to see how we can create this fox eyes makeup look. Although I will tell you that this is just another version of cat's eye look, but this is a little bit easier. But I'll tell you one thing, that until and unless this look is finished, you will feel like it is getting messier and messier. But once it is completed, you will see the results. Like when I will be doing it, you can feel like I'm just putting on some same type of shades together, but no, it is going to look like this after it is going to be a little bit messier. So yeah, the process is always messy, so let's just start. And for that I'm going to zoom you in and we'll see how we create this makeup look. So if you want to see, then please keep on watching. Hey guys, now that we are nicely zoomed in a little bit, let's start out with the eye makeup. And for the first palette, I'm going to grab the Lemonade Craze palette from Maybelline New York, and with the help of a blending brush, I'm going to grab some bone white color. I will say this is not purely white, but it is kind of a bone white, and this shade is called Sunnies in the eyeshadow palette, and I'm just going to put it all over my eyelid. Like this will give me a very clean and also a little bit of colorless and a white, if I may say so, base to work with, which I actually want. Next I'm going to grab the shade called Sweet Tea. It is kind of a transition shade, although I'm not going to use it as a transition shade completely, but yeah, I'm going to use it on my crease a little and also on the outer corner and very near to my lash line. I'm not going to put it all over my lid. I'm not going to go towards my inner corner at all. And also please dust off the excess eyeshadows before using. That will make your job a whole lot of different thing. And also, as I told you, I am going to place it on my outer corner, on my crease a little, that too, which is a little bit outward, not totally inward or in the middle, very much forming a V and near to my lash line. It might not look like on the screen that there is something, but once I will layer up the color, you will see the difference. And also I will be layering up the color slowly and steadily. I'm not going to put all the colors together. Even when I'm using one shade, I'm going to layer it and I'm going to build the pigmentation. I'm not going to put it all at once. Next I'm going to grab the LA Colors palette. This is a nude palette. I don't really know what this palette is called, but of course I'll be linking them down below, so check that out. And I am going to take the shade, there are no shade names, but it is kind of another darker transition shade, if I may say. It is kind of a rusty but very 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 light rusty color, and I am going to place it on my outer corner and a little bit flickering through as like a wing, and also very near to my lash line. Like this look is completely have to do with the outer corner. You don't have to do much with the inner corner, and also on the lid totally. You just have to focus on the outer corner and very near to the lash line. And I am just going to do the same step that I did earlier with the other color from the Lemonade Craze palette, and this is the same thing, although I won't be concentrating this color on the crease that much, but I will be running through the brush once or twice on the crease as well. Again, I will be building up this color slowly and steadily, and I don't know what I was looking, maybe my Netflix was on, but whatever, please concentrate while you are doing this, because this look I think you need a lot of concentration to do, because you cannot overpower your look, or you cannot just overpower shadows with extra pigmentation. So be slow and steady, and please build it up slowly and steadily. Don't rush, take your time. Next I'm going to take a darker brownish, like it is a reddish tone brown, and this shade called Old Fashioned from the Lemonade Craze palette, and I'm going to mix those two shadows together. And I'm going to take a small blending brush, and I'm just going to focus this color on the outer portion, making a wing like strokes, and also very near to my lash line, like very precisely. I'm just not going to blend it all over the place, you know, like I did for the last two shadows, but this one actually I have to be very precise with. I have to draw the wing with this one so that it looks like that my eyes are lifted, although without surgeries. Like it is said that this eye look looks like, makes your eyes look like you have got surgery and they are lifted, but it is actually the makeup. So yeah, next I'm going to move towards this darkest shade from the LA Colors palette. It is said that it is for the crease in the palette, but I'm going to use it as my liner. Yes, I'm not going to use a liner for this, but I'm going to use this eyeshadow, this darkest tone of eyeshadow, as my liner. And with a flat brush I am going to place it to the nearest portion of my lash line, like just exactly where I would have put my eyeliner on. So I am going to place it there, and also I will be making a wing with it. I know it is still looking like it is a mess, and it is not at all, you know, giving it the proper look, but wait for the outcome. It will look nice once it is completely done. Until unless it comes together, it will be very hard for you to judge whether this eye look will suit you or not. So keep on trying, don't give up hope. It might look messy as I said, but it is going to be alright at the end. Also, do not put this color too near to the inner corner. Keep it halfway, or maybe draw the eyeliner till 70% of your eyes and leave the inner corner blank. Don't do anything with it for now. And I'm just going to do the same thing on my other eye, and voila, I'm done. So the next step will be, I'm taking this shade called Sherbet from the Lemonade Craze palette on the bigger blending brush, and I'm going to just dust it off on my inner corners and also on the portions where I haven't put any color till now. You know, that will clean up the mess. Also, it will kick the vibrancy of the colors that I have used on my outer corners. I'm going to blend a little so that it doesn't look chalky, but if you do not need it, then you don't have to blend, I guess. Next, I'm going to take that crease shade, or maybe the lid shade that is available on the nude palette, on a very small blending brush, and I'm going to blend it on my lower lash line. With this eye look, you don't go too hard on your lower lash line. You keep it very soft, very low, because as it is, this eye look is very soft. And next, I'm again going to take the darkest shade from the LA Colors palette with that same flat brush, and I'm going to put that and blend that nicely with that flat brush itself on my waterline. Not exactly on my waterline, but very near to my waterline, like just after the waterline. I need to blend this one. Next, I'm going to take the Lasting Drama gel eyeliner pencil from Maybelline New York. I don't remember the shade's name, but I'm pretty sure it is linked in the description box, so check that out. And I'm going to just put it on my waterline so that my eye look, you know, pops out a little more. This is a great trick, guys. If you want your eye look to pop out a little more, use a nude shade or a little bit champagne shade on your waterline, and you will see the difference. Next, I'm going to take the magnetized eyeliner from Faces Canada, and I'm going to tight line my upper waterline. And this is too scary, and let's just get through it very fast. Let's not just see it. I don't like that. Okay, moving on. I'm going to use this highlighting shade from the LA Color palette, the biggest highlighting shade. You can use this highlighter on your cheeks as well, like a real highlighter. By the way, I'm using this on my inner corner right now, and also I'll be using it on my brow bones as well, like I always do. Again, another trick to pop out your eye look a little bit more. Take your time guys, take your time with this eye look. It might need a little bit of practice, but you will get through it. Even I was very scared while doing it, but I did it. So you can too, trust me, and also trust yourself. You will get through it. Next I'm going to move towards my Color Bar mascara. This is the Zoom and Whoosh mascara, but as usual I'll be forgetting using the curler first. So I will just use the curler and then I'm going to go towards the mascara, and I'm going to put a lot of coats of mascara on my eyelashes, on both of my lashes, on my lower lashes, on my upper lashes, a lot of coats like I and I will just go off camera and do the rest of my face. And also you can see that I have popped up some lashes. You can always leave it to the mascara, but I wanted to add some lashes, so I did, and that is how I recreated the Fox size makeup look, specially done by Bella Hadid. I know it doesn't really look alike, but yeah, I am happy with this look and I hope that you liked it as well. Okay guys, so that is how I created this makeup look. I hope you liked it, I hope you enjoyed it, I hope you understood what I wanted to create. Again, I'm saying I'm not a pro, and also these eyeshadows that I used, I'm telling you, it is just what I used and this is just what I have and I like to use. But I will tell you that if you don't have these, you can still create this look. Use whatever you have, whatever you like, whatever you love. And if you want to check these products out anywhere, then they are linked in the description box below. And also my description box has my Instagram account details, and if you haven't followed me yet, then please go and follow me on Instagram. I post a lot of makeup and skincare related stuffs on Instagram throughout the week. So yeah, that is what I wanted to say. This is it for the video, and I hope you liked it, I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, then don't forget to hit the like button and also subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to ring the bell because that will notify you every time I upload a new video. So yeah, that is being said, I'll end the video right here and right now, and I hope to see you on my next video. Bye.